The story begins 20 years before the main events. Two little girls named Liv and Emma are brought by their mothers to the Plaza Hotel in New York City for afternoon tea. While they are there, a wedding takes place in the ballroom. The girls are mesmerized. Standing in their best dresses watching the bride walk in, they make a silent promise to each other. One day, they will both have June weddings at the Plaza. From that moment on, the Plaza is the dream. 20 years later, Liv and Emma are best friends in their late 20s and have been inseparable their whole lives. Liv is a sharp, driven lawyer at a top Manhattan firm. Emma is a kind, patient middle school teacher who takes on every favor anyone asks of her and never complains.
Oh, no. Listen, you gotta help me out here, Mom. You know, I so admire you for that.
Thank you.
Here, okay? It's only fair,
no.
honey. All right, you owe me, girl.
They are different in almost every way, but they are each other's person. Both of them get engaged within days of each other. Fletcher proposes to Emma at home with a fortune cookie and a ring.
Oh, that one's mine. Please.
It's fine, but
Yours is the
if
left.
your fortune's better than mine, I'm claiming it, just so you
I
know.
don't think it will be.
Okay.
And if I'm 99 years old and we're doing exactly this in our home, will you marry me?
Yes.
Daniel proposes to Liv on the street after she corners him about the Tiffany box she found in the closet.
Would you want to get married?
You know what I will tell you? If you had just waited until tonight, will you marry me? Shut up. Yes or no?
Yes.
The two women call each other the second it happens and immediately start planning. They book a joint appointment with Marion St. Clair, the most sought-after wedding planner in Manhattan, and walk in together grinning. Marion has 3 June openings at the Plaza, 2 on the first Saturday, the 6th, and 1 on the last Saturday, the 27th. Emma's parents' anniversary is the 6th, so she takes it. Liv takes the 27th. Both women sign and leave floating. Their childhood dream is officially happening. Then Marion calls. Her assistant Angela mixed up the dates. Both Liv and Emma have been booked for June 6th. The only other available Plaza date is 3 years away. Marion suggests one of them simply choose a different venue. Neither of them will hear it. They try to find the other bride who has the 27th and convince her to swap. They track down a woman named Stacy at a party, offer her money, beg, push. Stacy screams that they are crazy and refuses every time. They leave with nothing. Back on the street, they have a calm, polite conversation that makes it clear neither of them plans to move. They are both too proud and too attached to say it directly, but the war has quietly started. Both women need new maids of honor since they normally fill that role for each other. Liv promotes her assistant Kevin and makes him Mr. of Honor. Emma asks Deb, her overbearing colleague at school who has been dumping extra work on Emma for years. Emma finally has some leverage, and she uses it. The first real act of sabotage comes from Liv. Emma had booked DJ Humble for her reception. Liv outbids her and takes him. Emma realizes what happened and decides to retaliate. She starts sending Liv anonymous packages, truffles, cookie bouquets, the International Butter Club, boxes of rich food delivered with sweet notes pretending to be from Daniel. Liv eats all of it happily and gains 5 pounds. The dress does not fit. Liv is in the bathroom on the floor, furious, while Daniel stands outside the door wondering what is happening. Liv strikes back. She finds out Emma has booked a spray tan appointment and secretly calls the salon to change the solution to the strongest setting. Emma walks out orange. She looks like a traffic cone. When her fiancé Fletcher tells her it does not look that bad, she knows he is lying. Meanwhile, Liv is at the same salon getting her own hair touched up, and Emma has secretly swapped the dye for blue. Liv walks out of the salon with bright blue hair 1 week before her wedding. Liv goes to work with blue hair, loses her composure completely in a meeting, gets taken off the case, and breaks down in Daniel's arms. It is the first time she has let herself fall apart. She tells him she has been trying to stay 1 step ahead of everything since she was a kid because she thought that if she was perfect, nothing bad would happen. Daniel tells her she does not need to be perfect. She lets herself cry. Emma is not doing much better. She and Fletcher have a bad argument. He tells her she has been wild and tense, and he does not recognize her. She tells him it is possible she might be mad or tense for the next 40 years, and asks if he can handle that. He cannot give her a straight answer. She walks away. Something quiet and honest is beginning to surface. Emma is starting to wonder if she and Fletcher really want the same things. Nate, Liv's brother, runs into Emma on the street and takes her tux shopping. He asks her how she is really doing. She cries a little and says she had an idea of how the wedding was supposed to feel, and it does not feel like that. He listens. She straightens his tie and leaves quickly, but there is something warm between them that she does not fully acknowledge yet. Both women are invited to a joint bachelorette party thrown by their mutual friends, Amy and Marissa. Liv's party is in full swing when Emma crashes it, making clear she is getting married too, and she has just as much right to celebrate. The DJ pulls them both on stage for a dance-off. Emma wins. The crowd cheers for her. Liv is furious but keeps it mostly together. On the morning of the wedding, both ceremonies are running simultaneously at the plaza. Marion is coordinating both with military precision. Emma's parents arrive and her mother is wearing the wedding dress Emma had agreed to wear, her mother's dress, as a surprise, showing that she saved it and brought it all the way from Boca. It is a tender moment. Then Emma's father quietly slips Liv a small blue brooch that belonged to Liv's own parents, who died when she and Nate were young. He tells her they would be proud of her. Liv holds herself together, but barely. Inside the bridal suite, Emma finally confronts Deb. She tells her that she has spent her whole life dealing with people like her, people who make everything about themselves, and today is her day. She tells Deb that if she stays, she does her job with a smile. If she cannot do that, she is free to go. Deb agrees. It is the first time Emma has truly stood up for herself without softening it afterward. Minutes before the ceremony, Liv gives Kevin a DVD to hand to Marion and tells her to play it when Emma walks down the aisle. It is an embarrassing video from a spring break trip to Acapulco. Emma drunk, dancing wildly, declaring her love for Miguel and the free bar. Emma walks down the aisle to the opening notes of the bridal chorus and then suddenly hears her own voice blasting through the speakers. The whole room sees it. Emma stops walking. Emma drops the flowers and goes after Liv. They end up in the hallway yelling at each other, shoving, pulling, crashing into everything. Guests pour out to watch. Marion stands in the middle of it saying softly that they should just let them go. The fight finally exhausts itself. Both women stand there breathing hard and then collapse against each other. Emma says she cannot do this anymore. Liv says the same. They are done fighting. Fletcher pulls Emma aside. He tells her she just ruined their wedding. She looks at him and tells him the truth. The girl he fell in love with 10 years ago is not who she is now, and he knows it. They both do. They want different things. He goes quiet. She tells him she does not want to spend the rest of her life caving or fighting. He admits he knew. She says goodbye. It is sad, but it is clean. Liv finds Emma and apologizes. She says she tried to cancel the video but made a mistake. She tells Emma she is her best friend and the fighting was stupid. Emma apologizes too. They hold each other in the hallway, back to what they always were. Emma walks back into the ballroom and stands beside Liv at the altar as her maid of honor. Liv marries Daniel. It is exactly what it was always supposed to be. Sometime later, Emma and Nate return from what is clearly a honeymoon. Both women try to tell each other something and stop at the same moment. Neither of them is drinking. They look at each other and ask at the same time, "Are you pregnant?" Both of them are, due the same week. They scream and grab each other, the way they always have. The end.